The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
Big N on the Boston Pizza text line saying that he just looked at his rain gauge and we're at 1.5 inches so far, much needed rain. Now he's out in the Dauphin area, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we're supposed to get some rain today as well?
Yeah, there's rain in the forecast. Like yesterday, there was rain in the forecast for last night. I don't know about your area.
Didn't get as much as I thought we were going to get.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
Yesterday?
and it came earlier. In Charleswood, we got hit at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. It was supposed to be late and then overnight. None of that happened.
Okay.
And there's 60% chance today. There's 30% chance tonight, a 60% chance tomorrow night. Expect showers on Friday, day and night. And then there's a 60% chance on Saturday and a 40% chance on Sunday, as far as what the forecast is saying. And most will argue that it's been really a weird one this year as far as them being right and wrong on how much rain we're getting to when we have gotten rain. So see what happens.
This is as strange a summer as I've ever seen as far as how frequently the forecast is 5 to 10 millimeters. It'll rain all afternoon, and then it's like no rain at all.
Yeah.
Like it happens at least once a week.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I thought it was going to rain today. And look, it's been a super, everybody would agree. We need the rain. We need the moisture. It's been a really dry spring and summer. But, Joe, you've got your Bocci Ball tournament today, so I do hope the weather is reasonable for you. A marvelous event.
Yeah, thanks. Grace Hospital Foundation will be right there courtside, right in front of the Grace Hospital today, rain or shine. Yeah. But we got ponchos for everybody. We're already ahead of the game.
Yeah.
And it's bocce. That's the way you roll. It's going to be about the food and the
Sure.
drinks and the camaraderie. We got some tents set up. But
and I'll say an event like that, rain doesn't really, there was one year I was on a team and the rain didn't really affect. We still had a blast with the rain.
Yeah. It's a sold-out event, which I appreciate. It's the 7th annual, and all the money stays with the Grace Hospital. But it's interesting because no one's ever called themselves a fair-weather bocce player. You can say it about golf and other sports.
I don't play bocce ball in the rain.
It's a social event, and I don't know. It says 60% chance of showers. It was supposed to rain more this morning than this afternoon, and the event doesn't start till noon. So
okay. Bocce balls are great. Anybody can, and I know that was sort of the I think, I don't want to speak
the
for
gist
you.
of the whole thing.
Right, that anybody can play bocce
play.
ball, right? It's one of those, it's like ladder ball. It's I was going to say croquet, but croquet isn't quite
mallets are involved.
Involved, so it's not anybody. You got you got to have a croquet set to play croquet.
Yes, you do.
We used to play croquet in the front yard when I was young. My mom bought us a set and we figured out how to play.
It was a great family event, wasn't it, for the Aubreys?
It sure
no
was.
one pulls it out anymore.
No.
Philly Joe Podcast.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
Okay, Crazy Craig with a prediction. Usually he's giving us movie reviews, but he's very excited about Monday morning.
July 18th, when PJ announced that they had to they announced that they have a new morning person. I think within about 20 minutes, it clicked for me in thinking that it's so much so that I actually even talked to later that day.
He did.
Wishing luck and explaining what I think. And I've also texted in PJ on the following Monday, on the 20th, there's going to be a sonic boom about just a little bit after 6 o'clock Monday morning. I am stoked. I am excited. I want to be embarrassed if I'm wrong, but I will accept it. Talk to you later. Crazy Craig. Peace.
We're not going to tell you, Crazy Craig. You can try to convince us to tell you, trick us. Well, he's not really trying to trick us. He thinks he's got it nailed. He's been leaving messages like that for about 2 weeks now.
I'll tell you how he conveniently put those beeps over the person's name. It's beyond me how he did that. But
crazy. Eh?
Monday's going to be a fun morning for us, having a new family member around here.
Sonic boom, he referred to it
Yeah.
as. Wow, that's a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
Saying that it's going to be a sonic boom in this room.
Absolutely. I asked Mike yesterday, I said, do we have to wait till Monday? Yes, we do. And I don't listen to him all the time, but
No.
I have to in this case.
He's nervous
He
about
had the
you.
look.
He's nervous about you slipping it out, though.
He had the look.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
did.
very good with secrets.
He gave you the iron mic, okay, you can't let this one slip, Joe. Okay, Welsh Dragon. We knew that his wife was going in for hernia
Surgery,
procedure.
Yeah.
So, an update here.
Hi guys, Wolf Dragon calling. Well, my wife's back from her hernia operation, and she's crabby as ever. And by the way, that song had on "Jump Around" it's from that movie, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh.
Okay then. Okay, bye.
I was saying we need a House of Pain Spotlight Week. It's not going to happen. And then you mentioned that
Been in a few
movies.
Yeah, could have been on the blockbuster weekend. So Mrs. Doubtfire, yeah, that'll be a memory. Robin Williams for sure.
I don't remember it in Mrs. Doubtfire. Thank you for that, Welsh
All
Dragon.
I remember is the accent.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire had.
Good
It's
movie.
a drive-by fruiting.
When he
Remember
it's
when he-
Pierce Brosnan, like I think it was
with
an orange
apple or an orange or something.
He's so good in that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Robin Williams. Okay, a few calls about the Bone Phone Invitational, the race of the century. A week today, baby.
Yeah.
This is Joel.
Hey guys, Joel here. Welcome back, you guys. Question: can anybody come watch the race of the century? I'm not a Bone Phone regular, but I might go check it out. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, first of all, Joel, you are so irregular. So,
Yeah.
But that notwithstanding, you can absolutely come.
Yeah. 8 o'clock, the doors are going to open. It's the Winnipeg Soccer Federation South Field over on Chancellor Matheson. If you're not familiar with the University of Manitoba, it's easy. Come in off of Pembina, come in off a Waiver or Bison, and you hit Chancellor Matheson, and it's right there on your left before you hit Princess Auto Stadium.
That is wonderfully explained.
Thanks. And 8
'Cause it
o'clock,
is-
the gates will open.
It is a confusing area.
There's
so,
parking
yeah.
right there. School's out as far as university goes, so traffic should be pretty good.
Yeah. It's gonna
Next
be,
Wednesday, I don't know. We could be lined up for miles.
I
the
bet.
race of the century.
We might be. We'll have a lot of staff there dealing with logistics, organization, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure we will, at least. Okay, speaking of the race here, we talked to Glenn yesterday. We gave him a call because we're doing this, and we're going to call another one of the participants.
Yeah, we'll try and get to as many as we can before race day.
Athletes, just trying to
Yeah.
size up this race and who should be the favorite. Anyway, we called Glenn, and Angry Chef wants to talk about that.
Referring to Glenn this morning, he had mentioned that it would be redundant for Glenn to have two N's. However, former Bomber quarterback Kevin Glenn
Yeah,
had two N's.
True.
he did.
If Glenn is disqualified, could the Angry Chef be replaced in his spot? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you later.
Oh, I mean, that's because the disqualification thing came up because in chatting with Glenn, he did reveal that him and his wife,
Oh, he's in good shape.
he runs like 5K 3 days a week. So, and he's in his early 40s. So I'm like,
45, yeah.
you can't be in this race. Now, we never did come up with a concrete decision, did we?
No, we told him at the very least he's coming to spectate. And he was totally cool with that if that happens.
I'll talk to Iron Mike about
One N Glenn.
whether he should be allowed in the race or not. He sounds too fit, too physically
That's it.
fit
Either
for the
way,
race.
he's
gotta be
welcome
there.
to come, and Paulie and everybody else. And listen, do you want me to make the quick announcement now that we're going to amp the stakes a little bit?
Hold off. Can we hold off?
Oh, yeah.
Hold off. 'cause I got-
Absolutely, we can hold
Because
off.
that's a big announcement. We'll get into that this morning. It is a big announcement.
No, it's good. Yeah.
Basically, we've added some prizing to the
Yeah.
race.
Just for owning the podium.
There's going to be, I think when people hear this, it's going to be a little extra training once they hear.
They've got a week to do it. It's a week today. We're getting down to the 11th hour, Phil.
Okay, let's wrap with Lisa. And I mean, she's not talking about the race as usual. She doesn't call, and she hinted on the text line that she might show up, but we haven't received any confirmation.
During the long weekend, I could be alone with no chainsaws or drills or hammers in my head and shut the window and it's peaceful. I don't hear nothing because they went camping. No, I want to be alone for 3 days. See you next Tuesday.
So she's getting, for those who don't know, renovations at her apartment.
Yeah, I
And-
think the block and
She's sick of it.
Yeah, got 3 days off there, like the long weekend, because I guess the construction company went camping, apparently.
I don't know if she actually knows that for a fact, that the workers went camping. They just had the long weekend off.
And she was able to call in.
Yeah. Good
Tuesday. Well, she called in yesterday morning, I guess.
Called in.
During the day.
At some point over the long weekend, she left that message.
It was pretty quiet.
Lisa, let us know. Are you coming to the race or not?
I'm telling you, on the text line, she said, yes, I passed on her information to our promo department. I'll try and get a...
Promo? Did they? I wonder if they called her.
I'm sure they would have. And from what I heard yesterday, I was talking to our buddy Anton, and he said everybody had been contacted that was on the list.
Wow. I'm telling you what.
Even she was under the spectator column, where we might be moving Glenn.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
I needed a kickstart yesterday. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't realize it necessarily until later in the day. But when you come back from holidays, and we can't be the only guys who deal with this, it is sometimes harder than other times. But it was difficult yesterday, like as the day rolled along. And the reason is because when you have hours like we do, trying to get to sleep on Sunday night, or I guess it would have been Monday night to come back to work because we were on holidays last week, and that schedule, and anybody who does shift work will tell you that too, that schedule is so it is so important. And the second you get out of it for a week and you start sleeping in and not going to bed early and everything else, that when you try to get your body to go to bed, let's say in this case on Monday night, I did not sleep at all. I know you said you don't sleep either when you're coming back off vacation like that, Joe. And then yesterday afternoon, running around, and holy God, did I crash. Like I got back at about from running my kids around, I want to say 4 o'clock. And at that time of the day, I won't normally have a nap. It's like too late in the day, but I just had to. I laid down for an hour and a half. I'm like, I am done.
And your boys are just running around you.
No, they never stop making noise.
No,
ever.
Of course not. But that tells you how deep of a sleep you're in. All the noise around you. They could have had an air compressor next to your head, and you wouldn't have woken up.
I am smart enough now to make sure I give them the rundown before I go lay down. Like, hey, boys, if you want to go somewhere, like over to a buddy's to go swimming or whatever, text your mom, leave me alone for a couple of hours here. It has to be important to wake me up. Pretty much somebody has to be trying to break in. If there's a home invasion, come wake your father up. Otherwise, get a hold of your mom at work.
Yeah.
And she's at work. And she loves it when I drop that one. Call her at work rather than wake me up.
Wake me up just upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, it's true, though, but I think most people suffer from that Sunday scary deal about getting their body clock turned around. But after a long weekend alone, it's a tough one. But
and there's nothing worse than lying there with that whole gun to your head mentality, trying to get to sleep, and the hours keep... you start to panic.
You worry about the alarm.
Yeah, no, I panic. Like, as soon as, if I can't sleep and it hits, let's say 12:30, that's where I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to sleep tonight, am I? And then it hits 1:30, and then at that point, I don't know about you, Joe, but I'll like get up and walk around and be like, oh my God, what am I going to do here? I got to get up in X amount of hours and I'm not sleeping yet.
I've opened up a book. I've turned on the TV. I've grabbed something to eat. I've done all that in that little window of time, thinking any of it's going to help me fall back asleep.
The TV one's interesting because quite often I will
pick up the phone,
try to put a show on, and I'll fall asleep trying to watch a show.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be my move.
Call a friend.
Never.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
Love that line in that song. Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yep.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. It's Philly and Joe. Right after 7 o'clock, some kick-ass news involving the Bone Phone Invitational, the race of the century.
Yeah, that's coming up. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Well, you know, it was funny when we capped it as the race of the century. I never really thought it was going to be the race of the century. It's just kind of a fun name, but boy, this thing's grown legs, as they say.
It is. It's
capped out, sold out as far as competitors.
It's overwhelming.
We've got our VIP list of spectators from the Bone Phone, and it's open to viewers and listeners to come down and take a look.
Going to be great, and some news, big news coming up just after 7 o'clock. Getting some messages about getting that sleep schedule back in order after either some time off or a long weekend or just a regular weekend in some cases. Someone saying, sleep so terrible on Sundays. The Sunday scaries always crush my soul. You know what? I hear you. Sundays, and especially after a long weekend or some vacation, so hard to get yourself back on that schedule on a Sunday or a Monday.
I heard from somebody who works from home on Mondays and Fridays. They have to go into the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they said as much as, their buddies break their balls about, oh, yeah, what a tough day. You got to work, quote, from home on Monday. Said it's even harder because you're not getting prepared to drive into work they would on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
That it's harder to get motivated to really get going from home on the Monday, I bet.
Because it's easy. That couch is just staring at you. Come lie on me. You need to come lie on the couch.
Here's a trick a few of our work friends use. They get up, they turn on their computer, and then they go back to bed for a couple of hours.
For more Philly and Joe, lock it into 92.1 City weekday mornings 6 to 10.
The training, the preparation, both mental and physical. It's been intense. It's been a lot. But I'm more ready than I've ever been, JoJo.
Some of the greatest competitors in racing history will not be attending Wednesday, August 13th, when the race of the century, the 92.1 City Bone Phone Specialists.
This will be one of the worst looking running races you've ever laid eyes on, but that's what makes it awesome.
The miracle on grass, so nobody gets too hurt.
We now have people, like this makes me laugh. Someone on the text line, I'm calling BS on Glenn running 5K 3 times a week. What do you mean? Like, what motivation does he have to lie?
That was a call we made yesterday. We got a hold of Glenn, and he said he and his wife, 45 years old, run 5K a day. He says, but that doesn't mean I can run the 100 meter. A lot of people are questioning that.
Doing pre-race calls all this week at 8:10. We'll call Jumpin Jamie at 8:10 this morning, see how his training is going.
I really like the music. The Winnipeg Soccer Federation South Facility is where it's happening. The doors will open at 8 o'clock. And race 9 sharp.
You like the music, eh?
Oh, I love it. Are you kidding?
Makes me want to go run up and down the hall here and do some training.
We're down to the 11th hour at 211 Chancellor Matheson Road, where history will be made. Careers will be made and some will be lost, Phil.
You're damn right. And big news came in yesterday.
Our friends at Boston Pizza have jumped on board and providing some quality pizza, I do understand, for the competitors. And
I have mixed feelings. Thank you so much, Boston Pizza. Really good friends of the show and the station. But, like, if it's pierogi pizza, for example, and I have a couple slices, that's not going to translate into my best time. And I can't say no to that stuff.
That is your decision to make as a competitor if you want to eat before a race, okay? That's up to you.
Okay.
And everybody else that has been qualified to race in the race of the century. The first one. Also, we will be handing out a trophy.
Yep.
To the person that owns the podium. And some great prizing from our friends at Advance Electronics. Heard from our buddy Benny yesterday, and he said, listen, I got to be a part of this. How about we add a little incentive? What happened?
The music story, Joe.
No, it's okay. It's a short race. But I will say this. Advance Electronics, the winner will take home a party box speaker set. It's unbelievable.
From Advance.
Just a nice little add-on, yes, and we'll have something for silver and bronze because you got to own the podium.
Okay. Now that there's prizes on the line like this, though, we got to, like...
medals.
Yeah, medals.
Prizes.
Trophies.
A trophy. Well, one trophy.
We got to make sure this is heavily officiated. Like, there's no cheating, all that. You can't trip me as I come out of the gate, all that stuff. I'm there to win. There's prizing on the line.
Yeah. We're going to have a good time there. So once again, 8 o'clock, the doors will open if you want to join us the Winnipeg Soccer Federation South Facility, as Brian Williams would say, 211 Chancellor Matheson Road, just across the road from Princess Auto Stadium. The race of the century. The 92.1 City Boat Phone Invitational happening right here on 92.1 City.
Can't wait.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
Would you rather, Joe, always have a visible trail of confetti following you wherever you go, or always have a stream of bubbles coming out of your mouth when you speak? So you have your Bocci Ball tournament today. You're going to be doing a lot of chatting. The bubbles are just pouring out of your mouth when you talk. Or the confetti following you wherever you go.
I like a lot of carbonated beverages, but I don't want bubbles popping out of my mouth. But mind you, confetti is quite annoying. It's terrible to clean up.
It is.
There's cleanup involved, then I have to go with the bubbles. But if I'm just leaving the confetti behind me, then let's go with the confetti.
I think, can I help here? I think you should go confetti.
Yeah.
Because the bubbles, you're a chatter, Joe. You
Yeah.
love it, and people love talking to you. And if the bubbles are coming out of your mouth,
Yeah.
it'd be cool for a few minutes, but then it would just
Feel like I have a big band behind me with the bubble machine going off there, right? Kind of thing.
just too much.
Go with the confetti.
Okay. Would you rather, Joe? And I want you to consider the outfits with these options because it's a big part of things. Would you rather be a wizard with incredible magical powers or a skilled warrior with extraordinary combat skills? So with the wizard, you got the cloak and the hat, I think. And then with the warrior, though, you got to think like, I don't know, ninja.
Yeah, I'm going to go warrior. It's a lot more intimidating, I think, that if you were in a one-on-one situation, you're going to get laughed at wearing the cloak and the wizard hat, even though you might have some things you could pull off, right, magic-wise.
And the cloaks, we've talked about it before, they're heavy.
Heavy.
Not good for these this hot summer we're
Not
having.
the humidity on a day like today. At least the warrior, you get down to the loincloth and, you know.
Warriors tend to go with less clothing. It's less restrictive.
I think so.
All right.
I got to work on the body, though. Like, you know,
I'm
I'd be below average warrior type body shape.
Joe in the Spartan outfit. Would you rather? Now, okay, this one's going to be obvious because one of these is your favorite saying and one of them's mine.
Well, hold on. This is a good point. Based on Harry Potter wizards, you can wear normal clothes going wizard-wise. So thank you for that.
Okay.
That's a
so
good perspective.
You're a normal sport coat wearing wizard.
You could wear that, golf
I don't
shirts,
know.
that kind.
The cloak has an intimidation value in and of itself.
Yes.
Golf shirt wearing wizard, you don't see too many of those.
No.
Okay. I want you to think a little deeper into this question than just, one is your saying and one is mine, okay? Would you rather finish every conversation? So, for example, one of your buddies is like, yeah, Joe, I got the hemorrhoids. Would you rather finish that with, how about it? Or, yeah. So, like, no matter what your friend says, you're finishing with one of those two phrases.
Well, I'm going to go with how about it because it's my saying. But let's do this. Your friend comes up to you and goes, hey, Phil, listen, I don't know how to tell you, but maybe you can help me out here. I've got hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
But me, if they said, Joe, listen, I got to tell you something, man. I can't sit down. I've got hemorrhoids. I'll go, how about it? Like the tone can change to how about it. There's only one tone for yeah. Like there's no positive about hemorrhoids. I'd go, how about it?
That I never even considered that. I just thought of every one of them being, how about it? But that's not.
No, I think there's a level like it. Hemorrhoids, maybe worse afflictions. Got just, how about it? Ooh.
Good one. I like it. All right, let's wrap with this one. Would you rather, Joe, dress like the Incredible Hulk everywhere you go, and whenever he would Hulk up, right, all the clothes would rip? So
except remarkably, except for the jean shorts.
Yeah,
they became jean shorts. Everything else ripped off of his body, but not the shorts.
So I guess you're technically wearing.
Tells you how tough jeans are.
You're wearing the ripped clothes that looks like. Okay, so dress like the Hulk or a Viking. So kind of back to the wizard skilled warrior question with either you're dressing like a Viking or the Incredible Hulk.
Well, it's Manitoba. You got to go with the Viking. I mean, you just came back from Gimli. I was there for different reasons. The Icelandic festival, right? This province is made up of a lot of Icelanders. They party hard. I'm going to go with the Icelandic look over the Hulk.
And you know what? The Hulk just looks
stand
like...
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been at Canada Life Center for the big rock concert a couple of weeks ago, and your friends are looking for you. How hard would you have been a spot in jean shorts and all green?
That's right. It's tough, and it just looks like you need new clothes when you dress like the Hulk.
100%.
You as a Viking, though, again, that's a
little
bold new look. You get a lot of people talking.
Bold new look, and there's a couple of those questions that both involve loincloths today.
This is the Philly and Joe podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get P&J into more ears.
92.1 City. Okay, race of the century. Bone Phone Invitational. Time to make another pre-race phone call here. Jumpin Jamie.
Great name.
It is, yep.
Find out what...
Hello, is this Jumpin Jamie?
Yes, it is.
Jumpin Jamie, it's Philly and Joe. How are you? You're training, I hope, this morning.
I'm good. How are you guys? And I've been training a little bit.
Oh, training a little bit. Now, what does that entail, Jumpin Jamie?
Well, I went out for one time trial, and I didn't do very good.
You didn't do very good. Do you want to divulge your time?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, all right. No, hey, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Now, we're going to have...
I fell before I got to the finish line.
You fell. Okay. Well, that's why this is going to be the miracle on grass. We're doing it on grass. You did sign your waiver, apparently.
I did, yes.
Yes, you did. Well, we're going to have some food available from Boston Pizza since you're one of the competitors. If some people are deciding to have some pizza after the race or before the race. But this has come up a lot, and I'm going to bring it up to both you and Phil since you're competing in this race. But there's been talk about relations. And that it should be 3 days cutoff,
Oh, so no getting frisky with your partner before the race.
Yeah, gives you rubber legs, soft legs.
You know what I think? I think my wife will be okay with that. I just a hunch that she's going to be okay with that. I don't know about you, Jumpin Jamie, but I think I'm okay in my house.
Yeah, she'll be fine with it.
Okay.
You know what? You're the exact kind of participant we want in this race. Jumpin Jamie, you fell down while you were training. You posted a disappointing time. Boom. I love them already.
Can we paint a picture for the other competitors and anybody else invested in this race of the century? Because we do have some prizes from Advanced Electronics up for grabs, too. First of all, Jamie, age.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 59.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Jumping, not as high as you used to, but still jumping, Jamie.
And not as fast as I used to be.
No.
Okay, yeah.
But how about height and weight?
Yeah, let's go there. Height and weight.
I'm 6'2", about 155.
Oh, that's
wow.
sleek. That's sleek. The long leg, legs.
Yeah, man. That could be you're shaped like a marathon runner. 150 at 6'2". Holy cow.
Oh, man. Like one of your strides is like 4 of mine, Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to it, Jumpin Jamie. It's a week today, man. Are you pumped?
I just don't want to finish in last.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of people saying that. They don't want to finish last at the race of the century.
That's key.
You just want to finish, and you don't want to finish last.
That's great.
Okay.
And I want to make it to the finish line without falling.
That's big, too. I don't want to fall. Like, no one wants to be that guy.
For sure.
Don't want to finish last. Don't want to fall.
Well, don't worry if you do, Jamie. No one's going to know about it because we won't announce it on race day.
Jumpin Jamie, thanks for doing this morning. We'll see you a week today.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys.
The Philly and Joe podcast.
You might be a big help today.
Me?
Yeah, because
I don't
this
hear
question.
that very often.
Well, your sons are 14 and 12 now?
Yes.
So you only have to think back a few years, but they say the average age for a person to learn to do this is about 6 to 8 years old. So the average age for someone to learn this is about 6 to 8 years old.
Okay. You can use me as a lifeline or the Boston Pizza text line.
If you have young kids, you might just have your own answer. But 6 to 8, somewhere in there The average person would have learned this.
780 City, good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Joel!
Yes.
We're doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing okay. Can't complain.
You coming out to the race of the century? What's happening?
I'm going to try. Yes, I am. I'm going to try because I want to root you on, Philly.
Oh, yeah. Make a sign, Joel. Come on. show your support.
Okay. I say tie your shoes.
Tie your shoes.
That's a great answer, but not in the top 3. Nope.
Okay, guys.
Very
you
good.
Take care.
Okay. See you
It's
later,
funny
Joel.
how you go full circle.
Yep.
Start with Velcro, end with Velcro.
That's so true. Velcro shoes. So convenient. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm going to guess whistle.
Oh, that's a good one. Not in the top 3. No. That's a good one. Whistling, man. That was an art. When you learn that, that was pretty cool.
Big deal.
And then you find out that one of your cousins or brothers or sisters could actually do the loud shriek. Yeah.
Oh.
The 2-finger.
People who
whistle.
can do that.
Oh,
they love showing that they can do that.
Yeah.
Good morning, City.
Can I get Philly?
I'm going to go ride a bike. Seems like an obvious answer.
Ride a 2-wheeler. Okay, specifically. Was ride a 2-wheeler was number 3.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bird Block Party tickets.
Did you start on a, what do you call it? A
2-wheeler?
Tricycle?
I think we all had a tricycle at some point.
And then did you have the training wheels on the 2-wheeler? Because some people went right to the 2. Well, yeah, because once you found out somebody else in your house was on the 2-wheeler, you didn't want the training wheels.
I remember my dad being like, get those stupid things off. Like, my mom was like, leave them on. He's going to hurt himself. And then...
Explains a lot.
And we didn't wear helmets back then. Oh, man. A lot of hit in my head. Good morning, City. 780 City. 780-2484. Go ahead.
Hey, is it like showering by yourself?
No.
That's a good guess, though.
That's a great guess. Once they get into the teenage years, though, the water bill goes up like crazy.
Oh, God, 30-minute showers. What are you doing in there?
Scared the hell out of them.
Hello, City.
Hey, I'll go with skating. Learn how to skate.
No, not skating, believe it or not.
Excellent guess.
Very good guess.
Hello, City.
Hi, can I get, I'll take you for a lifeline. Philly.
Okay. I will go with make their own meals. Start to cook for themselves.
That's a great answer, but no, not top 3.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'll give you the other answer. Feeding a pet, like having the responsibility of taking care of your pet.
Okay.
That was the other, but not the number 1.
That's an interesting one. 780 City, 780-2484. Completely useless trivia. Go ahead.
Swimming?
Swimming is not the top answer.
Oh.
Very close. Very close. Skating, swimming, all that stuff seems to happen around that time, I guess.
Swimming used to be in the schools.
Yeah, that's where I took it. It didn't go anywhere. I still.
Joe never got past salamander.
No.
780 City, good morning.
I need a lifeline, please.
Philly or the Boston Pizza text line?
We'll do the text line.
Okay, the most recent answer on the text line is tying your own shoes.
No, we had that.
Oh, we did? Then I'll give you one that hasn't been guessed.
That was guessed.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I'll give you another one. Hang on. Do your own laundry is also on the text line. Oh, wow.
Laundry. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was a little young.
That seems very young.
Yeah. How often?
I'm not doing my own laundry. I'm 51.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
Hit us up wherever you get this podcast and rate and review the show.
Good fortune will come to you.
Actually, we can't promise that, but we'll cross our fingers.